In order to play the game, there's work that needs to be done. Hi, I'm Branchwater Jack, and we're talking about volunteers this week on the firing line. There are many things that we as competitors may take for granted when showing up at the range on the day of our shoot. Usually, steel is set, the facilities are ready, and all we need to do is sign our name, pay the fee, and we are ready to compete. But in order for us to be able to shoot, there are several volunteers who are working, both in front and behind the scenes, in order for us to spend the day playing cowboy. Some of the most obvious of tasks are those that we take the most for granted. Think about this. What would a match be like without targets to shoot at, or instructions on how those stages are to be shot? Setting the steel is one of the most physical tasks that volunteers are needed for. A 24 by 24 inch target can weigh in at around 50 pounds. While many ranges also require volunteers to take down steel, finding folks who are willing to take an hour or two out of their afternoon to help set up a range can be a daunting task. And let's talk about that stage rider. While it is usually a thankless job, it is one that can be both challenging and rewarding. A benefit is that it is a job that can be done from the comfort of your own home. However, you will be one of the first people to receive an earful when things aren't just right. So it pays to have a very thick skin. Many ranges also have several maintenance tasks that need to be done from time to time. Whether volunteering for a work crew to build a new stage front, fixing electrical outlets around the range, cleaning bathrooms, sweeping boardwalks, trimming weeds, or working in your home shop to make props for upcoming matches, there are hundreds of little tasks that take manpower in order to get the job done. While some folks can volunteer their talents in a given area in order to get the job done on these work posses, many times new skills can also be learned during these work days. Many clubs also need volunteers to run the annual operations of the club. Whether you call them board members, officers, or marshals, these folks volunteer their time and talents to plan and oversee the strategic direction of the club. Your club may also be privileged enough to hold an annual or championship level match. Volunteers are not only needed to help plan these matches, but many volunteers are also needed in the execution of the match. Parking attendants, side match workers, garbage patrols, berm marshals, photographers, and so many more are needed in order for these events to be a success. Then again, you may also be in a position where you are not capable of doing much manual labor, but you also wish that there was a way that you could help out as well. Fear not. There are many light-duty tasks that also require volunteers in order to make a successful match. You may not think about it much, but volunteers are required for all kinds of match day operations. In addition to volunteers being required to handle registration and scoring duties, your club may be looking for volunteers to set out water for the match, blankets on tables, or help wipe down tables and chairs for the post-match lunch. Away from the match, there are also many things that need to be done that can be accomplished from the comfort of your own home. Many clubs require assistance communicating with sponsors, vendors, and members. Clubs are always looking for help with promotion of club activities and matches, whether it be by sending out emails, making phone calls, or managing the club's online presence. And how they might be of use to you on the firing line. Another way that you can help promote the game of cowboy action shooting is with your actions online. When using social media or even watching content on YouTube like the firing line, when you like, share, subscribe, and comment to content that you watch, it does a couple things. First, it lets the content creator know that you like what they are doing and encourages them to keep it up. Second, it helps promote content to other people that have your same interests. It is also vital to remember that negative interaction between cowboys and cowgirls online gives a bad impression to new and prospective shooters. It could also dissuade those same folks from ever participating. We don't always have to agree, but our actions online are just as important as our actions on the range. While it's probably true that 90% of the work is going to be done by 10% of the people, there are plenty of opportunities for you to get involved. What are some of the things that you do to help your club or the sport of cowboy action shooting? Leave your comments below, and we'll see you next time on the firing line.